Long ago, when Oedipus was born, his parents King Laius and Queen Jocasta of Thebes heard a horrible prophecy that their son would overthrow the king and sleep with his mother. The queen and king did not want this prophecy to come true, so they cast baby Oedipus away, leaving him on the mountainside to die with his ankles pinned. What Laius and Jocasta were not aware of was that baby Oedipus was found by a shepherd and brought to King Polybus and Queen Merope of Corinth. Oedipus grew up believing that Polybus and Merope were his parents. After hearing a prophecy that Oedipus would kill his father and marry his mother, Oedipus decided to leave the city of Corinth to ensure that the prophecy could not come true. Oedipus traveled to Thebes, where he killed some men at a crossroads and solved the riddle of the Sphinx, which overjoyed the people of Thebes. What Oedipus was not aware of was that at that crossroads he killed King Laius, his actual father. Oedipus would then become the king of Thebes and marry Queen Jocasta, who was actually his birth mother. The play begins and Oedipus is walking out of his palace. At this point, Thebes has been struck by a plague and no one knows how to stop it. Oedipus sends his brother-in-law Creon to the Delphic oracle to find a solution. Creon learns that the murder of Laius is currently in the city of Thebes and must be driven out in order to stop the plague. Oedipus is determined to solve the mystery and calls on the blind prophet Tiresias. Tiresias knows the truth of the murder but is reluctant in saying it. Oedipus gets angry that Tiresias won't give him the answers. Eventually, Tiresias reveals some information of the murder, but the people of Thebes do not believe him. Tiresias informs the people of Thebes that they will soon turn on King Oedipus. Oedipus begins to believe that Tiresias and Creon plan to overthrow him as king.
How dare you try to overthrow me, Creon?
I would never do such a thing to my own brother-in-law.
I will have you murdered.
Ah!
Calm down, boys. Oracles are fake. They told me that my son would kill my husband and sleep with me, but it never happened because we sent him away.
Jocasta also informs Oedipus that King Laius was murdered at a crossroads by a group of thieves on his way to the oracle. All of Laius's men, except for a shepherd, were killed. Oedipus recalls killing an old man at a crossroads and begins to worry that he may be the murderer.
What's wrong, Ed?
I realized when I was back in Corinth, I was told that I would marry my mother and kill my father. That's why I fled to Thebes, where I was met upon these couple of travelers. There I was fought an old man that I killed. I think I may have been Laius.
Don't worry about it. You'll be okay.
A messenger arrives in Corinth who reinforces Oedipus's worries about possibly being the murder of King Laius.
Hello, I'm a messenger from Corinth and I have some news for you.
What is the message?
Your father Polybus has died from natural causes and the people of Corinth now want you to rule in his place.
Oh, then it must not be true. The oracle. I have not killed my father.
Actually, Merope and Polybus are not your biological parents.
What are you saying? Polybus was not my father?
No more than I.
No more than you? But you're nothing to me.
He was not your father any more than I.
Then why did he call me his son?
You are a gift to him from me.
A gift? From you? And yet he loved me like his son?
Yes, my lord, he had been childless.
And when you gave me to him, had you brought me or found me?
I found you on the mountainside.
What were you doing there?
Tending sheep along the mountainside. When I found you, your ankles were pierced with rivets and I freed you.
Oh, who did this to me, my father or my mother?
I don't know. You will have to ask the man who handed you to me.
You mean you did not find me? It was someone else?
Another shepherd.
Who? Do you remember who he was?
I think he was of the house of Laius.
The king who ruled the city?
Yes, he was a shepherd in the service of the king.
Is he still alive? Can I see him?
You, the people of Thebes, could answer that.
Do you know this shepherd?
After hearing the shocking information from the messenger, Oedipus orders to meet with the shepherd.
Then tell me this. Do you remember a child you gave me to bring up as my own?
What are you saying? Why are you asking me this?
This, my friend, this is that child.
Damn you. Will you keep your mouth shut?
Save it, old man.
But master, how have I offended you?
By refusing to answer this question about the child.
What do you want to know?
Did you or did you not give him that child?
I did. I gave it to him, and I wish that I had died that day.
You tell the truth, or you'll have your wish now.
If I tell, it will be worse.
Still, he puts it off.
I said that I gave him the child.
Where did you get it? Your house? Someone else's? Where?
Not mine. Someone else's.
Whose? One of the citizens? Whose home?
It was a child of the house of Elias. They said it was a child, but the queen could tell you best.
Why? Did she give you the child?
To kill.
Her own child?
Yes, because she was terrified of some dreadful prophecy.
What prophecy?
The child would kill his father.
Then why did you give him to this man?
I felt sorry for him, master, and I thought that he would take him to his own home. But he saved him from his suffering, for worse suffering yet. My lord, if you are the man he says you are, O God, you were born to suffering.
Oh no, I see it all. It's clear.
After hearing the news from the messenger and the shepherd, Oedipus realizes his identity and realizes that he killed his father and slept with his mother. When Jocasta realizes this, she commits suicide by hanging herself. Oedipus finds Jocasta dead and stabs his eyes out with the pins of her robe. Oedipus blinds himself because he cannot bear to see the world now that he knows the truth. Oedipus curses himself and asks to be exiled. Oedipus knows his sons will be able to take care of themselves, but asks Creon to watch over his daughters. Oedipus knows that no one will want to marry his daughters, and they will be shunned for the rest of their lives. Oedipus is exiled, and his rule has come to an end.
I killed them all.